check 1 2. Let me see. Mic check 1 2. Check the mic. Mic check. Mic check 1 2. Esoteric live here. VOSD. Brand new edition of the show. Let me see here. Double check the sound. Mic check 1 2. Perfect. Let me see here. Double check the sound. Mic check 1 2. Perfect. Let me see here. Double check. Wonderful, wonderful. Sound great. Yeah. We don't want to be here and then we have sound issues. All right, let's do some little entertainment here to build our audience. Welcome to VOSD, brand new edition of the show. Our Sinoe County premier platform is here with you, and so we ask you to share the show with your friends. Do that for us. Let's see musically what we have for you. Let's see here. Let me go back. All right, let's go to Geleodemic County here at the music click. It will be right by. Let's build our audience. Welcome to VOSD.
Sola, you ready to war? One day, I do buddy. Ani blau, na milio inude, kakmonu, mowe deloa. Ajisnya, ade ani blau, awe jisao, ojupe blau. Ogba ude wa, ekote ajie, awuwe. Apoyo maino, awo. Apoyo inude, awo. Apoyo inude, yano. I want to away. I want to away. Yes, I go see how that so Jarigo. Sinoe P.I. Mapoyo Chilabo. Bebla Pablo. Pablo Yodu. Taka Washington Blauma. The Sadia. Little Bebla Amo. Our motive is a royal Rubao. And if Blauma, my name was Emilio. Do they Apoyo? And look power there. Tia Sabaya never Yodio. Minus a million. And if I look at Jedio, man, my you scary well. My you give me scary well. My boy, no way. I know. I give out the radio. Why you pay Blauto? Why you can't go to the blow away? They blow up their way now. But they want any blow. Washington blow beside you. And if blow beside you, I'm going to your radio. Why you pay Blauto? Pay Blauto Muyo. I just Washington blow. I'm not you a block at you. Never want to have you to your mind. And if blow up, come on, you. Moji, all up on your morning way. You ever my Moji? Just get brand away. Just get Justin blow away. Just get Pino blow away. Just get my blow away. Jagami Kuba Poanjo, Chiyoba. Ala Pogio, Bamona Duo, Chiyoba, Nuda Yegi. Ala Forio, I guess I don't get a Poanjo. I'm a Poa, I got the blow, blame my dog with you. I'm a Poa, Channel Blow, Blue Edgy Blow. I play blow away. Free blow, I bet you have a way. I get a little free, I'm run away. I don't say more, you. There is a free of the mind away. Who does it tell you? The blow said you. Say, I'm going to buy me. I said you. Jagami Kuba, Blue Edgy, hey, Washington Blow. Blood, why they come like you? There want to America. Hey, pay Blow. Say, let you buy you. The Annie Blow, what we now? New school or more way poor. Now, Annie Blow. Some video, minor. That one, we are Jay. When you look at this, we were home. Have you come on, Daddy? Yes, I never you. They blow my daddy. No, but you don't blow star. Where are you wait for? Say no, I'm blocking you. I must get any blow away. Not a video. Any blow. How we know you? I get that for what's going on. I didn't agree on Chedio. I know I look forward there. Dear Sabaya and Liberian Gio. They blow up the well. As I don't know.
Let me see your white. Let me see your blue. Your red, white, and blue. Liberia. Liberia is going higher. 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 You are lifting higher. It's going higher. You are lifting once more. Lifting once more. Cause Liberia rise. From coast to coast, feeling of liberty. We are proud of you, mama. Oh, that's good in Africa. We proud of you, mama. People will come to your knee and we are proud of you, mama. From poverty to prosperity. Rise, rise, Liberia, rise. Shine, shine, Liberia, shine. We are calling on investors to come and help Liberia. We're calling on Liberians to go back to the soil. Doesn't matter our difference, the unity can make us better. Liberia is going higher. 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 You are lifted higher. It's going higher. You are lifted once more. Lifted once more. You are the mother of African independence. We may not be there, but we are not where we were.
What is going on here? Great.
We got a long time.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the brand new edition of Voice of Sinoe. In the diaspora with Doc Sayopode, Esoteric. Coming to you live from Prosper Park, Pennsylvania, these United States of America. Another joyous day to be here Nothing makes me happy than to come to be on this platform to talk to the people of Sinoe County, the people of the global community. Okay, nothing makes me happy than to do this. I can come on here, nobody watches me. I can do it without feeling sad about it because I enjoy it. Yeah, I enjoy what I do on this platform. And so if human beings can live for 200 or 1,000 years, I will be here to do what I'm doing right now. All right, so those of you that are following right now, I want to say welcome to the platform. Please do not hesitate to share the link for us. We highly appreciate it. Let me do my double sound, and I'm going to do a little sound check to make sure. To share the link for us. We highly. All right, good. My sound is marvelous. All right, so I'm seeing my professor, my teacher, Reverend Kamo. How you doing? Welcome on board. Good morning to you. My brother Morris Sako is following from Ghana. Morris, welcome on board. I can see all of you that are following. If you comment, I will recognize you. Please do not hesitate to subscribe to our YouTube page. We have a lot of fantastic, wonderful videos out there. Right now, we are going live on YouTube as well, so you can also watch the show from YouTube. That's something you can do. All right, so don't hesitate to follow us everywhere, and make sure when you go there, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button option there. Hit the notification button as well, and so that every time we publish a new video, something new comes up, you will get a notification from us. So please do that. Let's see, before we get the show going here. I'm here, Doug. Thank you so much, Remy Camo, for following. Usually you are one of the loyal followers of VOSD, and we really appreciate you. All of you that follow the show, we do appreciate you. Without you, we can get a show going on. So I will be right back. Quick commercial here. I'll be right back to get a show on the way for you to get into the talking points.
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Mandela, who ever? Johannesco, my baby, la who ever? I let you power. I can never leave you on the highway. You, my baby. As I do,
If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love. If I show you love, you show me love. Love like love.
Photo. I want a photo. I will not get you photo. I will not get you photo. Photo. I'm not get photo. I want a photo. Let me take a photo. Yeah. Smile for me. Just place up for me. Tell me now who I want to be with. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. L'argent est fini, ma bébé, là où est fao. Quand on est là-bas, où est fao. Johannesco, ma bébé, là où est fao. I let you power.
All right, I gotta take your photo. I'm here to take your photo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome officially to the platform. Welcome to Voice of Sinoe in the diaspora. In the diaspora, today is the 24th of October 2022. And again, we are coming to you from Prospect Park, Pennsylvania, in these United States of America. This is the Sinoe County premier platform, the platform that brings you everything relative or related to Sinoe County. All right, so this is the place to be if you want to know all the fascinating developments from Sinoe County and Sinoe-related communities in these United States. Okay, so we're going to get down to business. People will watch the show later. And those of you that are following, please make sure to share the link for us. All right, let's get to business here. Let's do a little greetings here. Our usual way to start the show, we start with birthday shout out to the people that celebrated their birthdays. And so let's start on a positive note, and then we'll transition. All right, because I'm told negative, they tend to remain on the mind of people, so let's begin on a positive note. All right, so let's see how we start this shout out business here. Also, ladies before gentlemen, but since the person here is an elder, let's do it this way. Let's start with the elder first. All right, so we want to do a shout out to our honorable Haven Grisby. Hopefully I got that name right. He's the father of Sinoe County Association, Massachusetts chapter, the president-elect Othia Grisby, his father. The other day he sent a picture to me on behalf of Voice of Sinoe, on behalf of him and his family, to do a shout out to his father. So, Mr. President Othia Grisby, on behalf of your office, and as well as the office of VOSD, we want to say happy birthday to your father. Wishing many happy returns, many more happy years to come, wisdom and everything else that your father is seeking in life. Mr. Grisby Sr., who want to say again happy birthday to you from Voice of Sinoe and all the citizens of Sinoe County. Let's go to the next person that I want to do a shout out to here. I wanted to come to the Department of Health of USAA, the Minister of Health for the United States Association, the National Administration. Winnie Massaquoi also celebrated her birthday. The Minister of Health, if you see the picture for sure, you can know that she is the Minister of Health. She looks great, not only her outfit, but health-wise, she's looking great. So if you are the Minister of Health, of course, you have to take care of yourself. So Winnie Massaquoi, we want to say happy belated birthday to you. Wish you many more happy returns as well. Wonderful lady. These are the people that are working with the national President Francis Clark Myers, to make sure that our union is okay, the health of our people. We do what we can do to help our people in Liberia. And so, Winnie, you are doing a fantastic job. I want to say thank you so much. And again, happy birthday to you. And we also want to do a shout out to this sister right here. I'm told she is in Ghana. That's Othia Tugbah. Othia Tugbah also celebrates her birthday today. And so we want to say happy birthday to Othia. I think it's Ophelia's Tugbah's twin sister. So young lady, I know her as well when I was in Ghana. Great young lady, beautiful. Sinoe ladies are beautiful. So I want to say again, Othia, enjoy your big day, enjoy your new age. Happy birthday to you. And may you get what you are seeking. Let's do a shout out to the wife of the former Secretary General of the USAA. That's Mr. Andrew Suah's wife, Betty Suah, is also celebrating her birthday. So we also want to say happy birthday to Mother Suah. Wish you many more happy returns and the best that you seek in this wilderness of life. Beautiful, beautiful, Sinoe ladies. I wish you, you guys, they say beyond every successful man, there is a strong and great lady. And I want to say beyond every successful man too, there is a man. And other people say beyond every successful man, there is a surprise, a mother-in-law. But whatever the case may be, we want to say again, happy birthday to our sister here from Sinoe County. That's Mother Betty Suah. All right, so these are the people that I have to do shout out to. If you're out there celebrating your birthday, we want to say happy birthday to you. Our chair lady, welcome aboard. Our VP, Iowa chapter, Abel Morris, welcome aboard. Please, you guys, do us a favor there, share the link for us. We would do appreciate that. All right, let's get to this one here. Team, for the most part, the member said in the chapter, Delaware Valley chapter, I think you are cognizant of the bereavement of the vice president of our chapter here. Minister Olivia Suah is bereaved. She lost her big sister in Liberia. So basically, generally speaking, we can say the Suah family, the family is bereaved. And so you can reach out to the family to sympathize. We want to say our sympathy to the Vice President, Minister Suah. It is very, very difficult. There is nothing that we can say at this point to mollify you, to propitiate, to pacify you. No words a word in the dictionary right now that we can use to ease your pain, but this is the reality that we have to grapple with. Every living thing must taste death. Death is the nemesis of man. That's the adversary of man that you cannot conquer. Is it conquerable? As of now, we don't know for sure. Yeah, but that's what makes a life the way it is, and that's why you have to treasure every day that you live. Make a maximum use of it, because you don't know when the enemy of man will come. By man, I mean human being, because the word man in the Bible, it does not refer to the gender. It refers to the species. So. The species man comprises of male and female. And so Minister Suah want to say sorry on behalf of the office of the national president, President Myers, on behalf of the chairman of the board of directors. We want to say sorry for the demise of your sister. It's hard. It's hard, very difficult. And was shown by the family's house yesterday. People are trooping there right now. That's the sister of the minister right there. Her name is Sarah Karlor. Sarah Karlor just passed away. She's in Liberia. I'm told she had many children, about 7 to 8 children, I think. Yeah, so she has a lot of offspring. I think 7 grandchildren as well, if I'm not in the margin of error. So yes, she was the breadwinner, and she and her husband, of course. But hey, death is one of those things. Beautiful lady. All right, so may your soul rest in peace. Yes, if it is life after death, even though it's paradoxical, it's oxymoronly. oxymoronic, kind of say, life after death, death means that something does not exist. But that's the Christian, the religious people, that's the affirmation, the after this life, there is another life. So if that is the case, we should see again. May your soul rest in peace. All right, that's the sister of the vice president of Delaware Valley chapter, Minister Olivia Suah. All right, her sister that passed away in Liberia. We are hearing that the minister the vice president might travel to Liberia. That's the information that's coming into the speculation room Voice of Sinoe. All right, let's go to something else that we want to talk about today on Voice of Sinoe. Okay, we want to welcome the fiscal superintendent of Sinoe County, Alvin. Alvin, welcome aboard. We also want to welcome the president of Massachusetts chapter of Sinoe County Association, Othia Grisby. Welcome aboard, sir. All right, let's get to the next thing here. We got the birthday greetings out of the way. We got the bereavement. All right, so this one here, it is in the speculation room, but it's a major thing here on Voices Sinoe here today to talk about. It's a breaking news, so I'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Voices Sinoe. This is we call it Geleodemic. Yeah, that's a new word for you. Geleodemic Entraps, Arthur Teah. All right, that's what we want to talk about. That's one of the major talking points on VOSD today. Geleodemic Entraps, Arthur Teah. Now, somebody's wondering, what is Geleodemic? All right, I am, you can call me a neologist. A neologist is somebody who coins new words. And so that's the new word you can add has been added to the English lexicon. Geleodemic. And what is Geleodemic? Well, if you look at the root of the word Geleo, of course, it's from the former president of the USAA, Geleo. So it's called demic. So you have pandemic and you have epidemic. So when something is pandemic, the word pan means all. So when something is pandemic, it's all over the place. It's global. It covers a wide region. Pandemic, all. That's the root word, all. The Latin word pan means all. And also, when you say epidemic, it covers a specific region. All right. So right now it hasn't reached the point of pandemic. So it is a geleodemic. All right. It's still at the epidemic stage. So geleodemic is the economic policy or the leadership philosophy, or I can say leadership disease that affects the people. Geleodemic is the corruption, the philosophy of corruption espoused by the former president of the United Support Association. When you are a leader, whether good or bad, you have people that look up to you. You have people that mimic your example. And so the corruption, which actually started from Sinoe County, Milton TJ, that metastasized to various communities within Sinoe County. The philosophy that corruption it caught Green Geleo from Milton TJ, the senator of Sinoe County. And so Green Geleo took the philosophy that Geleodemic and he propagated in the Sapo community from the US to Liberia. All right, Geleodemic. And Geleodemic is not only about corruption, it's also about dividing community. Geleodemic also entails people coming on Facebook and insulting elders and women and children and everybody else. That's Geleodemic. Geleodemic is that philosophy where when you disagree, it becomes a crime. You are insulted. You are humiliated. You are called all sort of names. That's Geleodemic I'm talking about here. Geleodemic is that philosophy where once you don't do something, or the people that follow in Geleo, if they don't do anything or they don't do a job, they take credit for it. That's Geleodemic. So this disease has metastasized from the Sapo community. He has proliferated into Sinoe County Association in Americas. Recently, I think last week or week before last, Sinoe County Association should have had her presidential election because we have a wonderful lady, this lady right here, Constant Topo. She is the president, the incumbent of Sinoe County Association in the Americas Minnesota chapter. She led for 2 terms, so this is her last term. She is also the chairman for the Congress of Democratic Change, USA. She is the chairperson, a great community leader. You know, this lady has been battle tested. You know what it means to be to battle the great men of the ruling party in the country. Strong guys. She fought those guys democratically, politically, and she was elected as the chairperson for the ruling party in the Republic of Liberia. So the woman is strong. She's not a lazy person. She's not a thin-skinned person. But you see, the follower of Mr. Geleo, the man who has propagated the philosophy of Geleodemic, these people, they attack anybody and everybody. That's what they do. So, Madame Constant Dupo, she is a leader of equity. She is a leader of justice. When it is wrong, she's going to say it. She doesn't support wrong things. She is part of CDC right now, but she doesn't agree with everything that the party does or that the government does. She doesn't agree. And so this is the woman that the followers, the minute, the unsophisticated followers of Geleo, and they have been gossiping about her. They have been saying all sorts of things. All right. For merely taking a moral position, for saying, you know, corruption is a bad thing for our community. It's a bad thing for our country. And so we must do that which is right. And so she went to the convention of the USA in North Dakota, and her friend Marie Pine, we call Damo in Iraq. At a certain point, the members of the Minnesota chapter giving the wonderful way that Marie Pine carries herself. She's a professional nurse by profession. And so the people look out, they were looking for leaders to represent or to replace Madame Constant Dupo. And one of the names that came out was Marie Pine. But the followers of Green Code Geleo say because Marie Pine is part of the USAA, she is the president of the Minnesota chapter of the USAA, so they don't want her. She's not the right person. You know, even though they suggested her before, and she said, no, right now I'm a community, I'm taking care of the Sapo community right now, and I just got elected, so let's find somebody else. Yes, the same Geleo guys that are against her right now, initially they wanted her to be the president of that chapter of Sinoe County Association, but later on, when she became president of the United Support Association Minnesota chapter, she became their enemy. You know, they think they control people. They think whatever they say should go. So anyway, so Madam Duopo, her time is getting closer. You know, her time is up, I can say. And so again, I just told you that it was Marie Pine. The name went around, but before Marie Pine was the gentleman right here. That's Chabet, Rudolph Chabet, wonderful leader. I started knowing the guy from back home. I mean, he is always in the community, like the Liberian Welfare Council in Liberia and those stuff. I mean, on the Liberian camp. I mean, he was part of the community. I mean, they were doing a lot, you know, for refugees camp. I mean, serving as leader and those things. I don't know who is calling me. Yeah, I can see. Unless my man calling me, I'll call back. So Rudolph Chabet, yeah, he is the vice president to Madame Duopo. Okay, he's the vice president to her, and so he is a wonderful leader. He has been very supportive, and because of the president involvement with the national activities for the most part. I mean, he has been the president of Madame Duopo, been very busy and going on national duty and traveling here and there, you know, to serve as the person, the leader for ruling party. It involves a lot, you know, so she's always on the move. And also as a result, she trusts her vice president. And so Mr. Rudolph Chabet has been doing a wonderful job. And Ben Madame Duopo, Ben somebody who is objective, who believes in fairness. She thought that, you know, Mr. Chabet could be a good president for that chapter. And I also hold that same view. You know, but again, the followers of Mr. Green Code Gileo, once you do not agree with them, once you are not with them, they consider you to be an enemy. Mr. Chabet is one of the guys that has tried to unite the community, the United Support Association, the organization. He has done everything. He goes to their function, but then, you know, you go to the place. I mean, whatever they have, he will participate in it. And during the 2021 convention in Florida, he was also there making the case for the community, for the USA to come together. He made a case. All right. He's not somebody who believes in division. Of course, he believes in fairness. He believes in justice. I mean, so he went to Florida, made a case for the community to come together for all to postpone the election. But you know that purported votes there, right? The voice of the people is the voice of God. They don't say the voice of God is the voice of the people, though. The voice of the people is the voice of God. You know, so the people in Florida, because our organization is democracy, of course, it runs on democratic principles. And so the majority spoke and they brought President Myers to power. The day that Mr. Chabet decided to go to Florida to participate in his own community, the followers of Green Code Gileo, they consider him to be an enemy. All right. And so he wanted to contest again. He's the right person. He has the right attitude. He has the right vision. He has the experience. I mean, the guy merits the position. But because of Rudolph Chabet, the guy said, if Rudolph becomes the president of the U.S. and Sinoe County Association Minnesota chapter, Green Code Gileo and followers said they will divide Sinoe County Association. That's the philosophy or the sickness of Geleodemic. It is about division. It's about dividing community. It's about stealing. That's it. All right. So Chabet being somebody who is for unity and say, you know what? I don't want the community. I don't want Sinoe County Association to split like USA because of me. So since the guys are making threats, I will recuse myself. I will get out of the race, which I think is not fair to Mr. Chabet. I don't think Mr. Chabet should run away because of few elements. These people, they are not your supporters. They are your detractors. Okay? And so no matter what, they will not agree with you. And so you can't leave, because when you leave the community, for those people, you are affecting the people of Sinoe County, or people that need your expertise. Gileo and his followers say they are okay. They can eat as many times as they want. They can go to the hospital anytime they want. I mean, they don't have major issues here. The problem is with our people back home. And so Mr. Sawe got out of the race because the threats of Green Coat Gileo and his followers. All right. Now, the guy, since Mr. Sawe drew back, he backed off from the race. The guys, I told you they wanted to bring Marie Pine, right? And then later on, Marie Pine became president of the USA Minnesota chapter, so they declare as enemy. And so they went around and discovered the ruminate, they did everything, the search. And they came across this gentleman they called Arthur Teah. All right. And that's what the topic is today. All right. When I talk about Geleodemic Entraps, Arthur Teah, that's the man I'm talking about. All right. So the guys, they rejected a noble people. They rejected Mr. Sawe, Ruda Sawe, by virtue of being member of the United Sapota Association, so they declare him enemy. So now they went around and they came across Mr. Arthur Teah. Mr. Teah was living in Pennsylvania before, and he relocated to Minnesota. So when the Sinoe County election came up, the Electoral Commission, they put out the guidelines, and Mr. Teah declared his intention to be the president of the Minnesota chapter. As a matter of fact, Green Gileo and his followers, they handpicked the guy. They carried the guy and they say, you know what? We are the kingmakers in Minnesota. We decide who becomes president. When we don't agree, nobody can be president in the state. If you defy us, anybody who defies us, the person is an enemy. And so right now, we can take you to be, we will carry you. You will be our puppet, basically. Mr. Teah told them about his record. That's the culture of Geleodemic, right? Because this guy, they are about doing the wrong things. So anyway, after Teah went through the process, the day of election, because the people are doing investigation. When you get in the race, people will do investigation about you. What have you done? What you have been doing? And what are you doing? And so immediately he declared intention. The people, the Gileo and group, they did their research on Sawe, this guy right here, and they saw nothing wrong with him. All right, so when they brought Arthur Teah to be the president of the Minnesota chapter, so those the other people too, say, okay, we have to do our investigation to see whether these guys are bringing the right person to us. Now, come to find out, after doing the investigation, the election day, the guy almost got it on white ballot. Almost. So an emergency call came from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. And so we are told that Mr. Arthur Teah is vying to be the president, and you guys are on the verge of electing him on white ballot without meriting that position. And so, before you cast a ballot, let us give you this information that you do not know, or you may know and you are ignorant. Green Coat Gileo and know the information for sure, but the guys, they are pro-corruption. And so the person said, Mr. Arthur Teah, when he served, I don't know, as president for the Tiger one, I don't know his position. I'm not too sure of the position. Don't count me on that. So Arthur Teah was a member or a leader, one of the leaders of the Tiger One or Tiger Son organization here in the U.S. And it was reported that Mr. Teah ate the people $7,000. Allegedly. That's the news that were reported to the Electoral Commission of SCA, Sinoe County Association, Minnesota chapter. And so when that information hits, when the electoral team they got that information, they say we got to put stop to this and do an investigation. Now, when that information was disclosed, and the people they briefed the members, Mr. Green Cordio and his followers, because you know the goal was, because when Rudolph Sabwe becomes president, because they see everything from the lenses of the Sapo community, right? So once he becomes president of Sinoe County Association, the USAA, so they don't want anything that is links or anybody that is links to USAA. All right. So they were pushing Arthur Teah. Now it has been disclosed allegedly that Arthur Teah embezzled the Tajawa organization $7,000. He made arrangement to make payment, nothing. We are told he said he used the money to defray his bill. They control things and get tough sometimes. And he used the people money, allegedly. I'm using alleged, but I have spoken with people that actually validated the information. I spoke with people, leaders. I'm not talking about Konosa people. I even called Mr. Teah himself to get his side of the story, but he did not pick up. He did not call me back. And we have an obligation to the community to make sure that the right people are elected. So Mr. Teah has corruption allegation against him, $7,000 of the Tajawan people money, of the people of Sinoe County money. The same way Milton TJ ate the people of Sinoe County development money, nearly $3 million. The same way Green Cordio squandered and ate our money. Obaku left nearly 300,000 United States dollars in our account. And by the time the brother left, a mere $2,000 we got. We have to even fight to get our $2,000. The guy even wrote a bank and said people stole their $2,000. And the bank did an investigation. They said, no, nobody stole. The Obaku left nearly 300,000 United States dollars in our account. And Green squandered, he ate that money. Green now, let me not jump. The vice president of Green Cordio now, who is Dave Cooley, he also ate $45,000, put it in USAA account, the PPP loan, put it in our account. When the people discovered that, he got angry, cussed the people out, and then the members, they fire him. So these people have a track record. So they have brought Mr. Teah, who also has corruption allegation behind him, $7,000. $7K. That's the amount. So now, even though Green Cordio and his followers, this guy right here, and his followers, they know that Teah took the people of Tajawan, but they don't care. The same way the man said, I don't care I eat the Sapo poor money, I don't care. Teah can also eat the Tajawan people money. The man can still be leader. The man ate our money and he said, I'm still the president of the Sapo Association. Nobody should hold me accountable for it. When you hold me accountable, I will divide the community. And that's what he did. And so Teah ate the people money. This guy he brought Arthur Teah. Arthur Teah too ate the people money. But the guys are insisting that Teah should be the president. If Teah does not become the president of Sinoe County Association, Minnesota chapter, they will split Sinoe County Association. That's the campaign now they are running in Minnesota. That's what Green Cordio, Carlos Shebe, Boy Seon, and Joy Seon, that's the campaign they are running right now in Minnesota. They want Arthur Teah, whether he corrupts, whether the man is corrupt or not, they want the man. They don't care. It's about ruining the community, about spoiling the image of the community. And I'm glad that these people, they have transcended the USAA and they are now within another territory, the larger community, Sinoe County. They are exposing themselves now to the people. Before then, they would say, oh, that the people, the board of directors of the USAA, that the problem. But now the guys are getting out of the community. On election day, Green Court Gideon and his followers, he carried all his gangsters with him. And those people were agitating, they were throwing things, they were disturbing the whole neighborhood. When they don't make Arthur Teah president, they would split Sinoe County Association. That's why the guys are on. Elder Boyce of all people, the people that we ought to go to for advice. Boyce is on the election ground and still insisting that Arthur Teah should be elected. Otherwise, they must give a fat out to him that he paid for registration. That's how the elder is disgracing us. He is disgracing us. And I am not going to be quiet when these things are happening. He is an elder, and I will say that because I represent the elders and their ancestors. And so when the elders are going wrong, I will tell them. Mr. Boyce once wrote, he was on the Electoral Commission of the Support Association. They wrote guidelines, and they said the amount that you were paid, the candidates were paid, registration fee and those things, is non-refundable. The Electoral Council or Committee of the Sinoe County Association Minnesota chapter, they put in similar policy, non-refundable. But Mr. Boyce insisted, he and his wife, they won their $5. They insisted that they gave their $5. I mean, how low can you bring our community? $5? You are agitating for $5? And so I was told, one of the gentlemen got angry and said, "I'm on that man pay." And the man put it in your pocket and give the $5 out to Joyce. And they accepted it. You serious? And these people said they mean well for our community. No, they don't. We want to free Liberia. We want to make Liberia better. How do we start that? We start it from our various community organizations. We start holding ourselves and each other accountable. Because this is growth. That's how you grow. You start from school, you do leadership, and from there you start getting in the community, and then gradually start growing. So in these community organizations, if you are not doing things right, what makes you think when you get to the national level you do things right? They say charity begins at home and ends abroad. So Mr. Sion, he joined his wife, and they are fighting for $5. They are threatening to divide Sinoe County Association for $5. If they don't, the people don't put Arthur Teah, who ate the people $7,000. That's how Geleodemic has destroyed our community. Destroyed the community. And the woman that wants to be the representative for the people of Sinoe County Electoral District number 3, Massaquoi. And I advised her before, when she joined Green, I said, Massaquoi, this is not politically expedient for you. You can be vying for Sinoe County seat, and you are fostering, you are supporting corruption and division in your own community. If you cannot keep your own community together in unity and peace, why should the larger community, which is Sinoe County Electoral District number 3, that comprises of different tribes, why the people should trust you with their office? I invited her many times so we can have a conversation. She refused to turn up, but she wants to be the leader for us. She divided our community. This guy, corruption is killing us. And this woman is supporting a guy who ate $90,000 of the Sapo people money. And she said that is fine. She said it's fine. That's the man she will support no matter what. And now that has been extended to Sinoe County Association. She is agitating. If you don't put Arthur Teah there, they will divide Sinoe County Association. These are the people we have in the community. And somebody else say, "Oh, that's a it's the troublemaker." No, I am the trouble fixer. I am fixing the trouble in the community that the people are causing. I'm the mechanic. I'm the remedy. I'm the panacea. I'm the antidote. to the trouble, to the problems in our community. And so the lady that wants to be your representative, she cannot keep a community together, and she is now going into, she wants to divide Sinoe County. An organization, the umbrella organization, a branch, she wants to divide it because of Geleodemic. So, our people, we have a job to do, and we are committed to the job. And that job is to make sure that we fight the corrupt people that want to suppress our people, because when they do this thing while they are fighting and tearing the community down, the people that are supposed to get help, they are not getting the help. And so we will not be here for these people to do this to our people. Sinoe County Association, they are renovating, they are doing a lot of things in Sinoe County. They build computer center over there. They're helping the hospital to improve it. And this woman now is threatening to divide Sinoe County Association, just the same way they divided the Sapo community. And so people of Sinoe County, people of the Sapo community, people of the Crew community, all the citizens, the onus, O-N-U-S, the onus is on us to fight those negative forces within our midst, because they want to continue the corruption of Green Coach Dio, the corruption of Milton Teah, and now the corruption of Arthur Teah. That's what these people are up to. The people of Taja One, they pay their $5, $10, little thing, so that they can do something for our people in Sinoe County. And they made a 7,000 United States dollar of the people money, even though that pocket change for Green Coach Dio. You can go in the Sapo account and take the $7,000, put it in your pocket, and go to Liberia and dance. So that why you say, I thought, man, I think that's small money, man. Why you won't worry yourself for $7,000 business? $90,000. So we'll make you president. That pocket chain business, that what they tell you one people will hold you for, or the people of Sinoe County, they can't stop you. Let go. I will put you there. I am the Ayatollah. I am the supreme leader of Sinoe County, the Sapo community. And now I am expanding my wings into Sinoe County Association. We will make you president. I will carry my mujahideen, will terrorize the people, and we'll make you president. When they're not like it, we'll create new Sinoe County Association, Minnesota chapter. Just the same way we divided the Sapo community, we'll do the same thing. I hope Arthur Teah has listened to other people. I was told that Arthur Teah, after the information came up, he attacked Manadupo and said Manadupo bastard, they betray him. Mr. Ruda Shebe betrayed him. How is that so? No, Mr. Teah, you cannot indict the people wrongly. Your record is what betrayed you. The record you established, that's what they say. Your record is like a shadow. You can try to hide from your shadow, but it can't go away. And so you can't blame people for the legacy you established for yourself. Own up to it. Take responsibility and start insulting people. For 2 hours, instead of me on the teleconference and cussing people out. For saying no, Manadupo saying no, sir. I fought hard for the organization to be where it is right now. I'm not going to ruin my legacy and put somebody there who owe people money. No. Because I think the PLO that said, you are never successful until your successor succeeds. So Manadupo, when she leaves, the wonderful legacy she established, and somebody comes and ruin it, then she failed. So she needs somebody who will continue that wonderful legacy that she established. And that's how she will say, you know what? So see that the person that came, they built on where I stopped. But Arthur Teah has a history of $7,000, allegedly. All right? So he cannot be the president of Sinoe County, the president of DIASPORA, the representative of the elders and the ancestors of Sinoe County. No, he can be. Green Geo and her followers can agitate as long as they want. DIASPORA, who got the mandate of the elders and the ancestors and the people of Sinoe County. We want to make sure we put somebody there who is noble, who has integrity. Let me talk about that once more, integrity. Integrity means oneness. You are one with yourself. In other words, you are integrated. Everything about you is one. You are like the number one. Anywhere you go, the number one remains the number one. It remains the same. So a man with integrity in the night, in the afternoon, anywhere he is, the man is one. He does not have multiple dimensions. You know, he's not today, a good man, and tomorrow he got a shady record. No. A good man, a man with integrity is one. A man with integrity is a character. Character, like the alphabets, we get A, B, C, they are characters, right? Anywhere you go, A is A. Even though in other languages they go express it in a different way, but it remains A. So we need some people with integrity. We need characters to lead us. Because once you have good leader, we can reference that person. We can say, what did Thomas Sankara do? What did Kwame Nkrumah do? What did Dr. King do? What did Rosa Parks do? But then when you ask and say, what did Green Court do? What did Milton Teja do? What did Arthur Teah do? They are corrupt. Unless you are corrupt, that's the only way you want to mimic. You want to follow what they did. So we need role models for our children that are coming up. We owe it to them. And so we have a battle in the community. I'm not going to relinquish. People can call me all sort of things and say, oh, that guy is part of the community. And my own sister and says, wife, when she on Facebook, oh, crowd people, you come for your soul. The material community, hey, crowd people, you come for the crowd, man. I said, well, you don't cry, you. You will cry until you beat back. And I will still be here. You can call all the crime people, the crew people, the Grisby people, the Loma people, everywhere. You call the people in the camp for me, I stay here, I'm going nowhere. Until the right thing is done for Sinoe County and the people of Liberia. Because the development of Liberia is taxed on our various community organizations. For our little thing that we do. Small, everybody will play our little role there. But y'all hear people are vilifying and disparaging and criticizing and berating the national leaders, but they are not doing the right thing themselves. But they pointing finger at other people. And they say, oh, Doctor, you're for the leader people and we want peace. I will not support any pseudo peace in the community. No fake peace here. It will be genuine, authentic peace. Yes. We will hold the people accountable. Nobody will be position holder when you steal people money. No. So Johnson and they can cry all day they want. They can get vexed. When they see the state leader, Mr. Zarzar, they can get vexed with him all they want. And guess what? I am totally different from Zarzar. I am an autonomous being, independent thinking person. I am not Zarzar. Zarzar is not me. But because the people can't stand me, so they do transfer aggression. They go to Zarzar. They have a son there, a nephew there. He do okay. No, these Zarzar are different men. That men are peaceful men. I'm the problem man. You face me. And you say a problem man. Make your argument and let me make my argument. And let it not cost my pa and sister and nephew and everything. No, let's look at the issues and let us make the argument on it. That's how you put it, do holistic investigation of that. Did I steal somebody's money? No. I'm a perfect, immaculate, and clean man. And that's what we need. And that's why the people that are working with me, they are careful. Because they say, oh, The man is supporting you right now, but when you do it, that's how you put it. We're talking. Yes, and I was talking. Not because I'm in your corner and you squander the people money, I'll be quiet. No. I can't do that. So we want to make sure that Arthur Teah, I'm sure the Electoral Commission, they are decided, even their own Robert Tugbah, the man, Arthur Teah told him and all of that, and said, oh yeah, I took the money, the man confessed. But Green Coach DNS said, you know what? We will not be made shame. Because it's all about them. It's not about the community. It's not about the people that are suffering. So, my man, when Arthur Teah become president, and I not disgrace on us again, let's do it. Darius then will go. Darius then go say in the corner. He carries Samuel Shegbe then. I mean, the people that they are not even serious. We're talking about Sinoe County Association. Then you go carry little boys. Darius go in the people account and took $90,000 from there. Look, the man can go in the people account and take $40,000, and the man will can't determine who should be president or in Sinoe County Association. That Darius moving record here, and that the people in Green carry over there to go and agitate and say we're threatening people. Darius is on record. That signature, Darius G. Moe Sunyo, $40,000 went in the Sapopo account without anybody approving it. And the man will tell people what? They will tell people what? Samuel Shebana be cussing all day. You can see, you see, that Machiavelli said, the intelligence of the leader is determined by the people around him. The caliber of the people you have around you determine your intellect as a leader. The quality of your followers. So when, Green Court reaches somewhere, the people that are around you know that the man is not serious. He's not. He's not a serious man. How can you go around with Samuel Shegbe? You go around with Darius Moe. You go around with Carlos Shegbe. I mean, what kind of argument these people can make? They can't even stand Dax Ayopode alone. How they can go stand before the people of Sinoe County? What kind of argument will make? When the plow they get made out, we have to hire Department of Plow Making, then we'll hire the people that only way they get somewhere to go. But when it comes to decision making, when it comes to brainstorming ideas, these people they are empty. They bring nothing to the table. Nothing. And so I want to say congratulations to this great woman right here, Constant Dupo, for standing your ground. She said, I will make sure that Arthur Teah does not become president. When you can eat a tiger one people money, Sinoe County Association is not exempt. No. That man record he established. Where on earth you see somebody eat? No, they didn't say the man ate $100. Not $200, not $300, not $400, not $500, not $1,000, not $2,000, not $3,000, not $4,000, not $5,000, not $6,000, $7,000 United States dollars of the people money. Even though that pocket change for Green Court video. So Manadupo said no. All that yelling you're doing, you can't move me. Well, I can face the men of CDC. And I beat them, I become chairman. What you can do with that noise you're making over there? I have been battle tested and I triumph. So what are you going to tell me? You can tell me anything. You can yell and agitate and do what you want to do. That cannot move me. And so I respect this lady. And she said, no, Arthur Teah would not be president of the chapter. And that's the right thing to do. The Electoral Commission said, Arthur Teah cannot be president. Robert Tugbah, he said no. Robert Tugbah of all people, he owned the Election Commission. He said no, we don't want Arthur Teah. Arthur Teah confessed to us that he ate a Tayo one people money. This man, Saber and they went hard for that chapter to be where it is. The people that can't even go they can't go to a meeting. Joyce Sion and the Carter Sheber and they can't go to anything. I didn't want to tell people who should become president. We are putting Saber there. Since they won the fight starts now with Dax Ayopode. Dax Ayopode, ESOTERIC, the spokesperson for the elders and the ancestors and the people of Sinoe County, I hereby declare Ruda Sabe de Kennedy for the Sinoe County Association Minnesota chapter to replace Manadopo. That's the verdict. And Mr. Sabe cannot be intimidated by mosquitoes. These guys are intellectual butterflies. Why they should intimidate you? They can. They can dump. You mean, oh man. You want Green Cordial to kill your talent? You want Johnson to kill your talent? You want Carl Shepard to kill your dream? Our community got dream killers. And don't allow the people. And a lot of young people, they are not in power because the all has some of them, not all of them though. The boys on and they want to kill dreams. And so they failed. And they want everybody to fail. I mean, the same way you can do it. Don't let the people to determine your fate. No. You write your own record, you write your own history. You know what you are doing is not wrong. So why you want to sit on the sideline for people that don't mean well for the community? Subway is the next candidate. Saint Green Cordio, man, is out of the picture right now. We're bringing Subway back. We are bringing a man. If Subway doesn't take it, I'm moving to Minnesota to become the president of the Minnesota chapter. Yes. I'm coming there. I will move my family so that I can take the leadership of that chapter. Because I will not be here for somebody to ruin the legacy of Constantinople. No, I'm not. You can destroy the image of Sinoe County. So when Mr. Sabe does not take that position, I am moving. I'm bringing my family, and I will contest that position. And nobody can beat me in Minnesota. Green Coach Jordan and I read 10. Here, follow us. I can go there and mobilize the citizens of Sinoe County, and they will vote for me. Just the same way I mobilized, and Green Court just saw the mobilization, and he said, I'm going to Florida. Because I go there, that's how you put the people that will beat me. I'm going there. The man went all, what you call North Dakota, they say, you carry election in heaven to God, you carry on ground to Satan, you carry in the middle, and away carry our win. I start mobilizing the people now in Green Court. You say, you call his man, what they call him, Christopher Wiley, and say, man, fast what kind of jargon for fast what kind of war, fast what kind of jargon for Florida, so we can go there. So your man Christopher Wiley went listen to Milton Teah. And Milton Teah one time said, Creighton Duncan and Allison and Boy Noah, you are now in the slaughter hall. So when Christopher Wiley heard that, he said, oh, that's a good word. That's a good word there. Florida is a slaughter hall. We are not going there. So Green Joe grab it too. That's slaughter hall. We're not going there. I said, what? The guys are scared. They're scared of democratic weapon. And so they want to bring Arthur Teah to kind of take the people's seat without working for it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the issue of Minnesota chapter. The Geleodemic that is creeping. I don't know whether it's creeping. No. That thing is moving rapidly. And it has to be curtailed. And Madam, what you call Constantinople has nipped that in the bud. Just the same with the USA, they stopped the corruption of Green Coach Deal. And the man now created their own organization. When you would tell people, say, next year I'm leaving power, but I'm not going nowhere. I will be speaking every day, and the guy that will be my successor, you will just be there as a puppet. Yeah, so look at the guy. The daddy all battle. What? But no, brother. So, ladies and gentlemen, that's the issue, the trending discussion, breaking news from Minnesota. We are making sure the Electoral Commission, they are picking our thing, they're putting in new guidelines or whatever the case may be for people to start applying again. And once Mr. Sabe applies, I will not apply. But once Mr. Sabe does not contest, the great Dasayopoda is coming. Because I don't want Green Coach Geo follow them to take that position. No. It will carry our community backwards. All right? So we need somebody better to be in charge in Minnesota. Okay, now let's move on to something else that I have today to discuss. I want to say thank you for joining us. Let me see some of the comments that are trending here. Let me see some of the comments for now. Morrissey, I'm following. Rebecca Moses, I'm here. Ziggy, I'm watching live from Sinoe County. Reverend Camo, my heartfelt condolences to Minister Olivia, Suah, and family. Hello, Facebook user. Welcome aboard. Good day, my dear brother and friend. How you doing, Facebook user? My mother say I'm watching from Houston. How you doing, sir? The great Tesla Ranger. Facebook user, 7K. That is a lot. Yeah, it is. That's a lot of money. I'm following closely. How you doing, Alex? Weah, welcome aboard. My deepest condolences to the Suah's family. Mr. Mondible also said, can you invite Mr. Teah to set his own record straight if he wants to be the president of Sinoe County Association? I reached out to him. Hopefully he'll return my call. Hopefully. All right. So that would be great. Mr. Incoming President of SCAA, LOL. I can't wait. When you are ready to move, call. Let me look for your ticket. Oh, the technological chair lady, rest assured. I'm making sure once Ruder Sagwa does not contest, then get ready. I'll be moving out there. Yes, it's Minnesota, my old city. I was there for forever, from 2003 to 2009 or 10. I'm a terrain. I know that place. It's in my palm, you know. So no doubt. I'll reach out to you so you can find a cheap ticket for me. I'm a frugal man, you know. Because the man saying looking for a cheap ticket. I want fly. I won't get to my destination. I won't get the company that I already rich, the airline, and can't get all my money. No, I won't get to the place I want to get so I can move. I can get and become president of Sinoe County Association, Minnesota chapter. Since that great man, Mr. Ruder Sagbe, will be intimidated by green coat and mosquitoes. Come on, man. How you gonna be making the people that scare you? When you were putting that, you and Constant, they were putting that chapter together, they were nowhere, they hardly go to a meeting, they can't participate in it. Why the all right, guys, let's see. Sorry, it was a technical issue, but I don't know why it caused that technical glitch there. Let's see. All right, we are back. We are good to go now. All right, guys, let's see. Sorry, it was a technical issue, but I don't know why it caused that technical. Yeah, computer technology sometimes it does that. Sorry, welcome back. Sorry about that. Let's get to the next thing that I want to talk about today on VOSD. Let's see here. Let me get me a little something to drink here before I bring the next thing. Let's see. Yeah, let me get something to drink. I'll be right back.
See what no man now when but then I am blow when you. And you yell out this that you learn, but no man now when you but then I am blow when you. May I know what you do? I will be about some body or Basango. Bad I will look at what we are no Basango. Anu mama, Superstar, anyway.
All right, guys, welcome back to VOSD with Esoteric. Let's get to our next talking point here that we have today on VOSD.
This one,
all right, let's get to the next talking point here for us on the show. What do I have for you next? Let's go to what I call. Let's go to Sinoe County a little bit here. All right, let's go to Sinoe County. What Honorable Zarzar's opponent saying about him. You know, 2023 it will be a watershed moment in Sinoe County. We'll see a leadership revolution taking place. The people will be freed in Sinoe County. And so I just want to share some information with you. You know, when you are running against somebody or somebody is running against you, the people that you are running against, what are they saying about you? All right. And so that's what I want to do. So there are two major persons that are going against Honorable Zarzar or that are going against each other, if you like. So the major characters, you got Senator Milton Teah, who is the incumbent. And you have the incumbent for District Number 1, Creighton Duncan. And Mr. Zarzar himself is an incumbent for District Number 3. All right? So I want to play some audios or show you some pieces of information, right? What the opponents of Mr. Zarzar are saying about him. All right? I will share the information with you and you decide whether those people are the best people for Sinoe or what they are saying about this young or this man they are talking about. All right. You will decide. So brace yourself. I will start with Creighton Duncan first so that you can hear what Creighton Duncan has said or is saying about Mr. Zarzar. Okay. So let's bring Mr. Zarzar up here. Or should I bring Creighton Duncan? Yeah, so Creighton Duncan is the one that will be talking. Let's bring Creighton Duncan up here. Where is Mr. Duncan? I got his picture right here somewhere. I know for sure. Boom. All right, so that's Mr. Creighton Duncan. So we want to invite the lawmaker. He's the lawmaker for Sinoe County, of course, District Number 1. He wants to unseat Milton Teah. And the two of them right now is not easy. It's getting brutal. They're on my calls and park calls and all of those things right now. When I was coming on my sources in Sinoe County, one of them called and they confided in me and they said, "My brother, it ain't easy right now in Sinoe." I said, "What happened?" They said the fake money that they got the other day from RIA. Your man Milton Teah said it was Creighton Duncan that brought the money in the contract. Yeah, so Creighton Duncan got angry. And right now, he say he's suing Mason Teah. Mason Teah liar already. The people that do nothing, Mason Teah is a big liar and they will go under your skin. So Mason Teah said the money, that I think at 1 point some more million Liberian money, fake money. Right now, Mason Teah is saying that Creighton Duncan brought the money in the contract. All right? Or he's part of it. So Creighton Duncan got angry. and cost the man pie and mine and say you're taking the man to court. And the great man, the Gandhi of Sinoe County, just relaxing and watching the two boys fighting. They're fighting. And he's just laughing, just beating them with experience. He said, those are my children, let them fight. The real thing coming after the feeling Bruce, you finish doing all that thing, and when you go for real thing, you tired, right? So let it be fighting. So all of us, let the children fight. So Creighton Duncan right now, and him and Milton Teah, they're not joke. The father and son, they're not joking right now in Sinoe County. But let's bring Creighton Duncan. They played an audio from Creighton Duncan. What is he saying about Honorable Zarzar? Okay. Let me play the first audio. What is Creighton Duncan saying about Honorable Zarzar right now in Sinoe County or in Liberia? All right. Where's the first audio? Let's get to it. Creighton Duncan, where are you? All right. Let me put my volume up. Yeah, let's see. Let me see. There's a call here. Let me take Ezekiel and maybe you got something to say. Hey, Ezekiel.
I made a mistake. I just sent the fake money. The money I just sent it to you.
Oh, okay. I want to show. I'll call you back. All right. So now, yeah, I thought you wanted to participate, but let's play that video so you can hear it. All right. I got it, Ezekiel. I got the money. The fake money. Yeah, I got it. Don't worry. I got it. All right. So yeah, that's what the guys are on right now. They're fighting. So let me get to the first audio here from Creighton Duncan and see to hear what he's saying about Zarzar right now. Why are you doing that? Let me start from the beginning. So now, Creighton Duncan said, you know what? Even though he's running against Zarzar, right? He said, when you want to give somebody the praise, do it while the person is alive. So Creighton Duncan said, listen to me right now. Let me tell you about Zarzar. He's just about to give you a little bit. Listen to him. So he said, Honorable Zarzar is a financial expert. No, he did not say he's a financial tarot or financial Carlo or financial greenhorn. No, he said he's an expert, a professional, all right? So he said, we do not have a lot of financial experts in Liberia or in the House of Representatives. Listen to Creighton talking here. He is talking about Honorable Zarzar. So I'm asking, what are the opponents of Zarzar saying about him? All right, listen. So he said the committee that Zarzar is on as a co-chair, the man who is the head, Thomas Fowler, is not a financial expert. And Honorable Zarzar is the financial expert because it's the ways, means, right? And the committee of ways and means. So you need somebody who is financially savvy. And even the chairman is not financially savvy. That's Zarzar. Listen. Okay, so he just told you, he said when it comes to somebody who fights for the agenda of the president, all right, President Weah, Mr. Zarzar is one of those people who fights for the agenda of the president. He doesn't say anything negative. So what that means, what he's saying all the world is the president agenda of building roads in the country. Mr. Zarzar defends that. The president agenda to, let's just say, Giving free education, a scholarship, making the university free. Mr. Zarzar is pro-education. He supports that, So what the president agenda, Clayton Duncan Zarzar is supporting it. Does he support it here, Clayton Duncan? Well, I can speak for him, but he's telling us what Zarzar is doing. Listen to him. So the man said, he said, Mr. Zarzar is a financial expert, he's a great man, he's supporting the president of the Republic of Liberia. But Mr. Zarzar, he's not going to run as senator. A man is going to remain in the House of Representatives. He said, he used the word, he said, we need a man in the Capitol building. All right? We need Mr. Zarzar in the Capitol building. He didn't say we want him. When you need somebody, you can't do with other person, or you can't do with other thing. You need food to survive. So the survival of the Republic of Liberia, the survival of the Capitol building, the legislature, it is predicated on the presence of Zarzar. So Clayton Duncan said, we need Zarzar in the Capitol building. Now, when Zarzar is needed in the House of Representatives, why is he not needed in the House of Senate? Why? So when he is needed in the House of Representatives, then it also follows logically he needed in the Senate. All right. So right now, Clayton Duncan is saying Zarzar is not running for Senate. The man giving himself also because he knows that Mr. Zarzar is the next senator of Sinoe County. Because he knows that when Zarzar is in the race, he has no race. So that, yeah, the only way I can get a chance, I will get a wishful thinking and say Zarzar will not run. All right? That's what the man saying. He says Zarzar will not run. Listen to him. Listen to what he's saying. He said we are working on a cover right now to make sure Zarzar doesn't run. Right? Now what he said is wishful thinking. Wishful thinking. All right? He said the compromise will be made in the future. Zarzar is not running. So Clayton Duncan is telling you compromise will be made. He's telling why you want to take the best person out, though? That's the question. Because he's telling you the man is the best man. So why you want to replace the best man with yourself? You that can pay our children and I work for you. Why? Why should we make you our senator? I don't get that one. Okay, so Clayton Duncan said they are talking to Zarzar right now. Honorable Zarzar, Papa, I'm begging you because I don't have a chance to become senator if you are in a race. So right now, Clayton Duncan said they are talking to the honorable right now. So he can be. So the race will be between him and TJ. So he can be senator because he will beat TJ. The guy is confident that he will beat TJ. What's that? The only person that can beat that man over there is Zarzar. Yes. That means the man about to attack TJ now. TJ is a convicted fellow.
Criminal. And when I say it, it's supposed to get angry, but that is the truth. It will never deny it. He embezzled over $700,000 United States dollars for the people of Sinoe County over the period of time when he was superintendent in the county.
Excuse me.
You can look at it. Since he stole the people money, he was superintendent, nobody bothered him. He became senator for 3 years or 4 years. Then the LSCC took him to court for stealing the people of Sinoe County money. He was taken to court. He was convicted of the crime as a rogue. He was convicted. And so, after being convicted, he did not appeal to the Supreme Court to say, oh, Supreme Court, I didn't steal the people money. He accepted the decision of the court. So they said they fined him $50,000 because he did not follow the PPCC guidelines. I'm not saying that the $7,000 is for they gave it.
So guys, Now he launched, the man launched after saying all the nice thing about Zarzar. He launched a tirade against Teah. All right. And a lot of things he said, everything he said are facts that I can validate. Those are facts. You can't refute that. Now, all right, that's Quentin Duncan, right? What the question we are dealing with right now is, what are Honorable Zarzar's opponents saying about him? That's what we are talking about right now. Now, let's bring Milton Teah. Let's bring Milton Teah on a little bit. You got a lot to say, but let's see a little bit here.
Will be a composite of many things. Some of them will be good, some of them will be bad. Look among all the three of us. One of my Zarzar, our senior brother, he and I, we are coordinating how to keep our country out of the hands of our people. We are very sure that our country will not land in the hands of a liar. We are very sure that our country will not lay in the hands of somebody who cannot be trusted. We are making sure that we will not put the country in the hands of somebody who went on Ghana Street and printed a paper called degree when you're not even in college. We can't put that country in the hands of people like that.
All right, so that's a little bit there. So Milton Teah just told you in our video. He said, right now, ladies and gentlemen, I am collaborating with Honorable Zarzar so we can take the bad people from Sinoe County. And that bad man is Quentin Duncan. The man did not get a college degree, and the man lied. All right? So the main contender, the rivals on Zarzar, the opponents, they don't say anything negative about him because he has nothing negative. It's a clean man. So Teah, all people now collaborating, he coordinating with Mr. Zarzar so they can free the county of bad people, including himself, because he's a bad man. All right, let's listen to Teah again. What Teah say? What Teah say about Zarzar again? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to have the privilege at this time to invite Milton Teah again and tell us about Mr. Zarzar. Teah, what you know about Mr. Zarzar again? Tell us.
Representative from constituency number 3 in Sinoe, Honorable Zarzar. Before Zarzar became a representative, there was no high school outside of Greenville. And through his work, we have a high school in Zarzar.
Am I hearing those up?
And I want to thank him for such a brilliant piece of work in our county.
All right, so that's another thing that the opposition said about Zarzar. Build the first high school outside the capital city of Greenville. The Zarzar did that. All right, that's what Teah just told you. And he is Mr. Zarzar opponent. All right, what did Teah say again about Zarzar? That brings something else to you here.
county too. Some of what you talk with. I was still trying to with the Othia family. Hello? Thank you.
Okay, that's another audio there for Mr. Milton Teah. Basically campaigning for Zarzar. Vote for Zarzar. He said, vote for Zarzar and me. So he made himself last. So in other words, vote for Zarzar. That's what he's saying. He said, don't vote for Clinton Duncan, vote for Zarzar. All right? So, ladies and gentlemen, you can see, you can hear what the opposition, also as the oppositions are saying about Zarzar. Nothing negative. Nothing negative at all. Now, let me bring another one. What did he say about Zarzar? What did Milton Teah say about Zarzar again? Nothing negative, people. And so why are we running campaign? These guys are just supposed to join Mr. Zarzar team, and so we can have the next senator. Listen.
Mr. Zarzar and I shared workplace at the Ministry of Finance. He was there, deputy director of the PGA. I was there in some clerical position. In 1980, he was just getting his bachelor's degree.
Yeah, so the man is giving you the profile of the man. When they were working at the Ministry of Finance, you heard what he said? I was in some kind of clerical position. And that man was the director for BDJ. All right? The man had a bachelor's degree. So Teah is marketing Zarzar to you. So why are you wasting your time and voting for campaigning for the man when the man is campaigning for Zarzar? Listen to him. Let me bring him back.
Mr. Zarzar and I shared workplace at the Ministry of Finance. He was there, deputy director of the BGA. I was there in some clerical position. In 1980, he was just getting his bachelor's degree. Then,
all right. So that's it. You heard from him. What did he say about himself after saying he said that? Listen to what he said about himself.
Now I'll tell you this. I am not an angel. Now I'll tell you this. I am not an angel. Now I'll tell you this. I am not an angel.
Okay, so that's the man. He is not an angel. But Zarzar is the angel. Zarzar is the right man. All right? I mean, so ladies and gentlemen, you are hearing what the opposition are saying about Mr. Zarzar. Nothing negative. Now, let me transition from Teah and Duncan for a little bit. And maybe bring other people that are not also supporting Zarzar. Let me bring other people that are also, they are not running for the same office that Zarzar is running for, but they are also not supporters of Zarzar. Let's bring, say, for example, Sarah Karlor. What did he say about Zarzar?
You need to do, or what has he done that you need to add upon?
Like I said, where he stopped to pick up from there.
Yeah, what are some of the things you feel you could add upon?
That's right. There are a lot of things that he did.
You care
things he's still doing.
You care to name some?
Well, first of all, it was Honorable Zarzar that elevated the school after my school, because my school is the first high school ever. Then he came here and elevated the Johnson Central High to a senior high, and he also have a school built in Kubadi, and some other things that he did in some part of the district.
And I will leave it because
So hearing these guys is Karlor. Karlor is also another supporter of Zarzar. He's an ally of Milton Teah. He said, I'm an ally of Teah. You got another audio where he was saying that I'm an ally of Teah, but I don't have to buy more Zarzar because he's a good man. All right. Let's bring the other young man, Othia Kojo. He also a follower of Teah. He's not a follower of Zarzar. What he say about Zarzar?
14. I was the chief of office staff in the office of Honorable Representative Matthew G. Zarzar. And my function was to serve as a personal liaison to the Honorable Representative's office. But the opportunity I had while I was in the office of Honorable Matthew Zarzar was to be contracted, to be asked by the Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Speaker J. Ellis Taylor, to participate in the drafting of the budget of the lower house. And I participated. was the chief clerk, and attest to that. I participated in the drafting of the budget. And so,
all right, that's Othia Kojo. He was once with Mr. Zarzar, and Mr. Zarzar were building him. All right, you know, Mr. Zarzar, these are the people in the country, the former Speaker Tyler. Mr. Zarzar said, "Oh, I've trained my chief of office staff. I've done sufficient work with him. So the next budget, I will send him so he can get hands on how we can do the work." That's what they call empowerment. So the young man is acknowledging what Mr. Zarzar did for him. All right. But he left Zarzar later. You know, they are ingrates, right? They don't appreciate people. So he went beyond Teah because he loves corruption. All right. What did Teah say? Teah is not a supporter of Zarzar. He's supporting Cradle Donkey. What did he say about Zarzar? Let's play Teah.
Calling Honorable Matthew G. Zarzar for saying no to tribalism. So, for saying calling Honorable Matthew G. Zarzar for saying no to tribalism. So, for saying calling Honorable Matthew G. Zarzar for saying no to tribalism. So, for saying.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have a wonderful man. All the leaders, all the people I'm playing right now, these are not the supporters of Zarzar, right? These are Zarzar's opponents. And all of them, not one person says something negative about him. So why would you want to take somebody above this man? Hey, I mean, just to be low extreme, right? His political enemies, they are praising him. So why would anybody want to do the opposite? All right? All of them, nobody has said anything negative. When they go on campaign trail, they campaign for themselves and they campaign for him. Okay? So people of Sinoe County, you know the person that is best for our people. And that's why I'm here to give you the right people. All right? If you listen to Teah himself, what he's saying about himself, it's horrible. He does not say anything nice about himself. Well, listen to the one right what he said about himself.
Now I'll tell you this. I am not an angel.
Okay? He's not an angel on that one. What he did on the other one, let's see.
When I'm with God has already fought the battle for the Sinoe people.
All right, he celebrated the death of Number Slaw over there. Listen to what he's saying over here.
Now let me repeat. I will not give Patricia Flomo any card.
So that's what he said about himself. What did he say about himself again?
So
Listen.
you remember, we are now where we are today because of love. We suffered to come this place. We worked hard to come this place. No jail in the Republic of Liberia that I've never gone to. I've been to almost every jail you can imagine. Starting from police cells. The only reason they don't read their yellow was because Dr. Amos Sawyer, as interim president of our country, he abandoned, he discarded Barayala. But I've been to Central Prison, I've been to Post Stockade, I've been to every police cell during the military government, and I am still here.
Okay. So that's it. He been to all the prison. That's why he said about himself. Doing the wrong things. He gave your own profile to you. Nothing productive. What did he say here about himself again? Listen to the other audio.
7 charges against me. 6 of them criminal. 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 7 charges against me.
So that's the man. 7 charges levied against him, and 6 of them, they were criminal charges. That's why he himself is saying it. And that's why you were declared guilty for corruption. All right? Yeah. So why would anybody support Cradle Donkey and Milton Teah when all of them they are campaigning for Zarzar? They are saying nice thing about Zarzar. Augustine Chia is saying the same thing about Zarzar. Let's say Otello Naba is saying nice thing about Zarzar. Let's just say, what's the other man? Kolo is saying nice thing about Zarzar. So people of Sinoe County, the campaign is over. If you support the people, well, it's up to you, because the people already telling you who you should vote for. They told you already that Zarzar is the best person. He's not tribal. He built schools across the county, and they are all saying the truth. All those things they are saying is truth. You see Zarzar here inspecting one of his schools he built in Sinoe County. All right. I mean, town hall he built in Greenstown. Now Green could not use the $7,000 to build town hall. All right. The telecommunication service in Sinoe County. Some of the work. I mean, so ladies and gentlemen, 2023, we don't have to waste our time. All right. We don't have to waste our time to be talking about other people. The people are campaigning for Zarzar already. Yeah, before I forget, let me remind you quickly, this Delaware Valley chapter, our inauguration is coming up. That's December 10, from the 10 to the 11. See if they did. I mean, the thing I like about the flyer here, the way they isolated Queen. That's a good, I mean, I like that. You know, the Queen is standing all by herself. Yeah. Queen Orawule. She alone taking a whole space. That's nice. Yeah, you know. I mean, I like stuff like this. The woman by herself. You watch, she got Queen now, so she got a whole queendom. All right, queendom. Not kingdom, but queendom. All right, just a little joke. But Delaware Valley chapter, our inauguration, the president, the leaders here, December the 10th to the 11th. Save that weekend. All right, let me go to the next talking point here. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see over there the opponents on Zarzar. They have said nothing negative about him, and that's the man we need for Sinoe County Electoral District. No, Sinoe County Senator to replace Milton Teah. Okay, we go Milton Teah and go parking. St. Crichton Duncan is leaving. Another parking and take a seat, and then Sinoe County will be on course. All the noise. Crichton Duncan and Milton Teah, they're cursing each other. We don't want all of that. No. We want leaders. We don't want people that will curse each other out. No. That's not what we need. All right, let me talk about this a little bit. That's a quick one I want to talk about. Slave mentality versus consciousness. The mindset of the Liberian, as you have said, the software doesn't let me to write what I want to write, right? The whole thing. So slave mentality versus consciousness. The mindset of the Liberian youth, or the mind, the diversion, as you have said, the diversion mindset of the Liberian youth, right? All right, so some of the youth, some of the young leaders of Sinoe County, no, Liberia, I should say, they are becoming conscious, while some are still holding on to slave mentality. Okay. And let me deal with those jargons a little bit, slave mentality and consciousness, right? Slave mentality is basically an attitude that includes feeling of inferiority, okay? And the need to be controlled. A mental attitude that includes feelings of inferiority and the need to be controlled. All right, that's a slave mentality. So, a couple of elements in that definition that I just gave you. First, it's the mental is of the mind. To free a man, the mind of the man should be free. The thinking of the person should be changed. The beliefs of the person should be changed. The conviction of the person should be changed, especially when you are in certain position. So some of the politicians in Liberia, some of the leaders, they conditioned our children, especially during the American-Liberian era, right? They make our people into slaves. And so our people, some of them, they were intimidated to the point where they only see the master in the picture. They don't see themselves. And that philosophy, the other people that came that were trained by the American Liberians, they also copy that same philosophy. And so they translate that philosophy to the next generation. All right. So a mental attitude that includes feelings of inferiority and the need to be controlled. So they control the people. They control the young people or the elders as well. And the slave mentality, it also it includes, it's a condition that where people accept harmful circumstances as normal. The slave mentality also. A slave mentality contains people accepting harmful circumstances as normal. When something is harmful for them, they consider it to be normal. So politicians will loot for them. It's considered normal, and they celebrate the politicians. That's a slave mentality. They believe whatever their master says or tells them, whether it is true or not, they believe that. It's a slave mentality. The slave mentality also, the people, they view their worth through their master's eye. Their worth is viewed through the eyes of the master, through the lenses of the master. That's how they view their self-worth. On the other hand, when somebody is conscious, when you are conscious, in other words, to be simplistic, it's the awareness of yourself and the world around you. The awareness of yourself and the world around you when you are conscious. So some of the children, the young people in Liberia, they are becoming conscious, while still some of them, they are wallowing in the wilderness of slave mentality. They are still celebrating leaders that are suppressing them. They heal them, they sing songs to them. Now, these two videos are about to show you, they demonstrate that. And that is videos business. I'm talking about these two things: the slave mentality and consciousness. And that's why the philosopher Friedrich Nietzsche doesn't like Christianity. He said Christianity espouses slave mentality. So you hear the master of the Christian will say, Jesus will say, turn the other cheek. When somebody hits you, turn the other cheek. That's a slave mentality. A free man, a conscious man will not allow another person to tell no one, when somebody hits you, turn the other cheek. Turn the other side, let the person hit you. That's slave mentality. All right? And that's why Pastor Nietzsche doesn't like Christianity. It's not a man philosophy there. You must always be meek, be humble, even when somebody is suppressing you. That's slave mentality. A bourgeois will not say that. The bourgeois will say, when a man hits you, you are human like the other person. Hit that person back. Somebody who is conscious will say, you know what? You have the right to defend yourself. You don't turn the other cheek. You don't put yourself down for another person. You don't look at your worth through the eyes of another person. No. You are an independent, autonomous being to make your own decision. All right, so let me play these two videos here to see the mindset, the slave mentality and consciousness. Let me play this. Two videos. Let me see. Now, in specific order. Hopefully, I'll get the right one here. My mom was calling me earlier. Let me close this and I'll clear some of these things first to create a room. A lot of pops up back here. A lot of things popping up. Let me get it out so that we can see what I'm talking about. Let me take the good. They are clear now. Things just coming all over the place. You know, when I'm on here, people sending stuff back to back. Okay, now let me go to the video. Okay, so let's play the first one, right? The first video, let me expand it. Whoa, what did I do? I took that video down accidentally. Mistakenly, I clicked. But the young people were singing for Mangay. They want Nathaniel Mangay. I'll bring it back. That is the slave mentality. The United States government sanctioned Nathaniel Mangay for looting for them. But they are dancing for him. They are praising that the man they want. That is the slave mentality right there. It is not consciousness. When you are conscious, you wouldn't think of yourself like that. You wouldn't be dancing and singing for somebody who is suppressing you. Where is my video? It's not coming out again. I don't know why sometimes guys, I'm so sorry. All right, let me try again. If it doesn't come up, at least you get the gist of the video. All right, I think it's coming out here. All right, it's up. It is up now. Let me get to it. Sorry about that. Let me play the quick video, guys. So yeah, it said consciousness versus slave mentality. All right, let me bring them back. They can sing.
What you see, my girl. You get the power to lead us. You get the supernatural power.
Yeah, Mangay got supernatural power, according to them. You know, that's lack of consciousness. It's slave mentality. That's some of the young people, right? They're sinking for people that are harming them. The men, looted from them. But are the men the one? It's slave mentality. They don't see their self-worth. No, they don't know that they can change the world. They see their survival through the eye of somebody who looted from them. All right, listen. All right, the men that looted for us at the national level, now you want to make man give it better. All right. Yeah, Mangay will care for them. The men looted again. The United States government got to come because the president could not intervene. He could not do something about it. The United States government got to come and say, no, that guy is corrupt. But they're singing for him. Oh, yeah, they carry Mangay.
Everybody gotta talk and do anything, say how you supposed to do. You not believe in pick and choose, so you want everybody to go to school. Only one way here for you in the food. That's for the youth, that's for the future, you gotta represent the young generation. I tell you like they got that grow, they send it from blood, no need to worry. One time the tree, also the river, no more black. See the woman is crying in that part. The woman everything is a sound. I did not pay the people in the sun, but I'm done, I'm not feeling thank God for you, see my girl. He get the power to heal us, so he get the supernatural power. He there for the poor people, he there for the disabled. Someone to name and give it better tomorrow. Cause in a way, care for me, and care for you. So far so good, let's start my game, move better the way. Oh, my giddy, oh, my girl, we carry my girl,
all right, okay, that's it there. This is the game, my gay. All right, and that's the slave mentality right there. That is slave mentality that some of the young people are grappling with. It is slave mentality right there for you. The people that are suppressing them, they sing for them. Oh, yeah, we carry my gay. All right, it's the same version of the song they sang before, right? You kill my pa, you kill my ma, I will vote for you. Okay, so when you steal, you don't steal, I will vote for you. All right, when they sanction you, they don't sanction you, I will vote for you. The same thing they were there on the soccer field. Right here in America, the people are singing, CDC people there. Sanction, no sanction, will vote for you. You kill my man, you kill my pa, I will vote for you. That's how some of the people think. So that's a slave mentality. All right, slave mentality. You don't see yourself in the picture. It is your master. All right. But now let's play the video of consciousness. The children that are now becoming conscious. We saw the one that are grappling with slave mentality, but now let's play the next video where the children are becoming conscious. Okay. If you have this, what I'm about to play right now, that's what people are doing all across the country, corruption will go away. So money, because when you finish stealing, you go to the people. What the people there, you would not have the guts to go to the people. Watch this. Let me play this.
One day I will go behind your president. Nobody can do anything. When there's such that I know that constitution, that's why I can ask to pay. Well, only what I can do is say you know your constitution.
Yeah, that Magera Road. So when you do that, if this is done across the country, right? You go there, the people call you road. You think you will go there to go wrong campaign to them? When they're doing this, so this is consciousness. The young people are becoming conscious. This population of the young people, they are conscious. They say, we too, we belong. We are thinking for ourselves. We're not looking at our survival through the eyes of the road, you know. So while the other people are singing, my gay will carry them, take them to heaven, the group saying something. Listen. So guys, these young people, they are conscious, all right? Their eyes are opening. They are tired of being fooled by corrupt politicians. So they call it thieves. While the other people thinking Miguel, the other guys in Miguel is a rogue. All right? The man is a thief. And that's what you want. Imagine this is going on across the entire country. When somebody steals your go there, the same way when a man steals the banana, they beat a drum behind him, roll. You do the same thing to the corrupt government official. I wish the citizen of Sinoe County would have done that to Milton Teah. He wouldn't be coming to us to say he's campaigning for re-election after stealing our money. But no, the people don't have the guts. A lot of our children are still thinking like slaves. They got slave mentality. And so they are celebrating Milton Teah. This is what we need in Liberia for the politicians to cater to you. When they still want to go there, not put red carpet down for them. Call them thieves. Call them rogues. You chase them out of the place. They will put their acts together. But so these young people, their eyes are open, and that's what we need. I'm glad they are in a majority. So the consciousness is growing across the nation. So the politicians that think that they will steal from the people forever, you got to rethink. The people will not remain suppressed forever. So you see the dichotomy. You see consciousness versus slave mentality. All right, now let's go to my last talking point for the day, and then we'll leave you. So then the last one that I want to talk about, I'm thinking, I mean, other people have been talking about it, I think so. Why is President Weah opposing the establishment of the War Crimes Court in Liberia? Why? If President Weah is a clean man, he is for justice, then why is he opposing the establishment of the War and Economic Crimes Court in the country? Why? If Weah did not participate in any war in the country, and innocent people were murdered, children, women were raped, children, people were amputated, different things, they turned them into Zoko, the drugs addicts and those things. If Weah cares, because he hears that, oh, he is kind-hearted, he has the country as heart. So if the president has the country at heart, when you were not president and you got these people that were in power, they pillaged the country, they looted the country, they killed people, and now the gavel is in your hand to do something to bring justice to the people, and you are opposing. So I want to know why Mr. Weah is opposing the establishment of the War Crimes Court in Liberia. All right, let's listen to the president himself, okay? In the president's own words. So that's what sparked my question. Why is he opposing the establishment of War Crimes Court in the country? Let me see here. All right, Judge. I play Judge Small.
Came to power, have not one day called for War Crimes Court. You, the journalists, call for War Crimes Court. Liberians are calling for War Crimes Court. Both the victims and the perpetrator are calling for War Crimes Court. What I did is to explain to them why now. So if you don't understand my English, then you need to go back to the speech and then you read it well. calling for World Council, I say now, why this time? When we have an economic issue, we're trying to develop our country.
I'll play that again.
Since we came to power, I've not one day called for World Council.
Since he came to power, he has not one day called for war crimes court. The question is, why, Mr. President? Listen to him.
You, the journalists, call for war crime. Liberian are calling for war crime. Both the victims and the perpetrator are calling for war crime.
Okay, look at the list of people the president is giving us. The journalists are calling for a war crimes court. The victims are calling for a war crimes court. The people that perpetrated the crimes, they are also calling for war crimes court. But he, the president, he doesn't want it. Why? The people that committed the crimes, they say, we want the court. The victims, the people that were victimized, they said they wanted war crimes court. The journalists said they wanted. The people in the country, but you alone is saying you're opposing it. Why is President Weah opposing the war crimes court when you're telling her, giving her the list of people that won the court? You are leading us, and the people unanimously, they say they wanted war crimes court. And you alone, you are opposing it. Why? That's what I want to say. Listen to him.
What I did is to explain to them, why now?
Why not now? Does it have a specific time? Okay, why now? Because the people that were in power, they committed the crimes. So Ellen Johnson Sirleaf was indicted. Ellen will not take herself to court. You were not indicted, Mr. President. And so saying you were not indicted by the War Crimes Court, or let you say the Truth and Reconciliation Commission, they say, okay, saying you are clean, man, implement that. But the man said, why not why now? Why not before? Because the people that were in power, Mr. President, they committed a crime. A criminal will not take his or herself to court. That's why. That's why now, because they think you are clean, man.
So if you don't understand my English, then you need to go back to this.
No, but your English is clear, Mr. President. You cannot oppose something that we, the people that elected you, will want. You can't oppose it. Who are you working for? You are working for the people. You are working for the journalists. You are working for the victims. You are working for the perpetrators. And the people say, we want the crime, the war crime. You are not part of the war, Mr. President. So why are you protecting the criminals?
And then you read it well. You calling for war crime code. I say now, why this time? When we have an economic issue, we're trying to develop our country, why focus on the war crime code?
Mr. President, we can do both in tandem. We can do them together. When Sierra Leone did their stuff, they didn't put their economic development aside. When they call for war and economic crimes code in Sierra Leone, they didn't stop building their country. No, you can do both simultaneously, Mr. President. So your alibi, your excuse is very weak. There is something under the sleeve of the president. He's protecting certain people. I assume that's what he doesn't want to enforce, bring the report of the TRC to implement it. Apparently, some of the war criminals, they have bribed the president. They gave him a lot of money. And so he doesn't want to do something about it. Even though when they were he was in the opposition, they wanted the war crimes court in the country.
No. Why you did not focus on it 12 years ago?
Because the woman that was in power, Mr. President, she supported the war. She established the war. I was just recently listening to Charles Taylor, and he was naming the people that established the NPFL. Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, he said there were two NPFLs. The first one with Tugbah, and then the second one, which is the continuation of the Tugbah coup. And he said the three major persons that established that, him, Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, and Tom Wowoju or something like that, the three of them. And so Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, Mr. President, will not take herself to court. And the TRC also indicted her. So the question is just like, it's a basic question that you're supposed to know why the woman did not take her. When you were indicted, Mr. President, would you take yourself to court? No, you wouldn't.
And those people that were part of the entire process of what happened to us, they led the 12 years. So why not?
That's why they did not implement, Mr. President. You said the people that perpetrated the crimes, they were leading the country, they led the country, and that's why they did not implement it. But you did not participate. Why are you opposing the implementation of the TRC report?
Is that what you want?
Yes, that's what the people, you just said that, Mr. President. The people said you just told us the general one, the TRC report to be implemented, the war crimes code should be established. You said the victims, the people whose family members were killed, some of those that were chopped off, those that were raped, those that were drugged, and those people, you said they want the war crimes code. The perpetrators, Prince Johnson and Yeke Koruba, and they said they want the war crimes code. So why are you opposing it? Why, Mr. President?
Okay, then we'll send it to the legislature. So Liberian can talk about it.
Why you have to send it to the lawmakers to do what? Why you want to do? Okay, Mr. President, if you actually mean well, if you are for justice, you establish the Truth and Reconciliation Commission. The not true TRC, but the war crimes code in the country. Let people be held liable. You said the perpetrators are waiting. The victims also they want the war crimes code to be established. So going through all that law president, go to the lawmaker and all those things, it doesn't prove that you actually want justice for the people that were victimized in the country. The 250,000 innocent people that were murdered.
I want to give you an opportunity to talk about it instead of every day disturbing the peace of this country. So now you have the...
So the people are seeking justice, and the president said they're disturbing the peace of the country. People loved ones, their children, their family. I mean, everything, their property was destroyed. But that man said the people are making noise. He caused that noise. Mr. President, where is your love? That you say you have Liberia at heart. Is this how you talk to people that were victimized? They're making noise, Mr. President? We don't expect that from Mr. Weah, who is a clean man, to be sounding like this and telling people they're making noise. People are grieving for their loved ones. And the man said, you're making noise. You're disturbing the peace of the country. Wow.
You have a reason now to go and sit in your Palawa hut, put a process together now so you can sit down. So the perpetrator and the victim can meet. So those that have opinion, they come to see what needs to be done. So that what I did there. So I open now the forum for you. It's still a chapter.
Wow. So Liberia, I don't know how we got this guy. I don't know. Honestly, Mr. Weah was bribed. I'm quite sure that's why he playing games, because he doesn't want to. The people paying you already. Oh man, I'll protect you. You know, he said Ellen will be in the country, no, nothing will happen. He will not hold her accountable. All right. The people, he said, they committed crimes. You say you admitted in your speech, but then you're not holding her accountable. Ellen and looted the country, you don't hold her accountable. But he said the people making noise. All right. So, Mr. Weah, something is not right somewhere. Or maybe the president was, he was part of the government before. He was a senator under Ellen Johnson Sirleaf. He also served as peace ambassador. He enjoyed the loot, the money. But we are not talking about the looting right now. The people are saying the victims, the people that died, the 250,000 people, and the people that were left with disability right now, someone that are called Zoko, they were drugged, those that were raped, let them get justice. So we are saying, you know what, the people making noise, disturbing the peace of the country. All right? And they're supposed to be a patriot. He's supposed to be somebody who loves Liberia and Liberians. I don't see it. I don't see it. People, they preach regionalism. Oh, the man from the southeast, and so we'll support the man. No, I don't support people because you and myself on the same place. No, it's because I support you because you are doing that which is right for the people. Justice is needed. Apparently, the war in Liberia did not affect Weah. None of the family got killed. Nobody got raped, and so it's okay for him. Everybody wants it. He said. The journalists, they want the war crimes code. The victims, they want the war crimes code. The perpetrator, they want the war crimes code. But he alone. I'm talking about development. Yes, sir. Like America is a developed country. It's still they're still developing their country. But they don't ignore criminals. No countries in the country in the world ignores criminals. You can still develop your country and still hold people accountable. That's why you have the judicial system in the country. So if you say, oh, let's focus on development and leave justice, what kind of country you are building? Everything got to be working together. That's why you have those various institutions established so that they can do their work. I mean, that's your president. And all the people want to be thinking, doctor. I said, wow. It's about praising this guy who is not doing nothing for the people. Nothing. The man is doing for us. He is even opposing holding criminals accountable. President Weah is opposing holding criminals accountable. No. It's sad for our country. I'm looking for the day where we'll have the right leader. It could be me. And that's why some of us, we are putting ourselves in a position where those that are in power now, people say, oh, you have the country at heart. The road to hell, as the people say, is paved with good intentions. All right? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. No, we want somebody who will do something and not good intention. Let the perpetrators be held accountable. Let the victims get justice. That's how you build a normal society. That's how we talk about America, those countries that are doing good. We run out there. They are not developing because they ignore criminals. No. You hold all accountable while at the same time you're developing your country. Holding people accountable has nothing to do with it. Doesn't stop development. It doesn't. All right, so people of Sinoe County, people of the global community, that's what we have for you today on the show. We want to say thank you so much for always joining us to share our view with you. Let me see. I'm of the conviction that George Weah did participate in the Civil War that enraged the country for 14 years consecutively. All right? Yes. The man may have participated because coming one time accused him of supporting law rebel. It could be the case. Because why is the man opposing holding people or criminals accountable? Why? Oh, we're focusing on development. Yes, nothing wrong with focusing on development, but you can't ignore, justice. No, you can't do that. Because I understand the argument trying to put, oh, we don't have the resources, but you don't have the resources you're building 47 houses for yourself. Or if you ask, you didn't number in sex 16. You don't have money, but you get private jet. You're working on red carpet 24/7 when people are suffering in the country, but you don't want to give them justice. No money in the country. But 25 million, we can't see where it went. The 16 billion, the Crow report, the presidential task force, everything, they didn't exonerate anybody. But those reports, nothing has been implemented by the president. Everything, no accountability. People are dying in the country, auditors are dying in the country, no accountability. But the man is saying we want to focus on development. But development and justice, they work in tandem. They work together. You can't do without the order. You can develop, if you develop and you have criminals around, they will harm people. They will destroy the country. So you still have to hold people accountable, Mr. President. You can't do one and turn your back on the other. All right, guys. Mr. Wonderful, thanks for your participation. All of you that are participating, thanks for watching, Mr. Panto. Yeah, you are muted. Okay, I think that was when the device was acting up, I think. Mr. Panto. Yeah, that's when we'll have that little glitch, I think. All right, so guys, that's what we have for you today. We want to say thank you so much. And we'll join us again next Monday at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, so that we can talk more about Sinoe, about Liberia. Yes, so we can do that which is right for our people. We got to hold the leaders accountable. We got to hold ourselves accountable. You know, in our various community organizations, we got to hold ourselves accountable everywhere we are. And that's how we build our country. You don't just spontaneously have a virtual or moral community or moral nation or praiseworthy nation. You have to do justice is very important in a society. All right, that being said, let's see departing music, what I have for you here musically. Let's see, I think I have some music video here. Let me take the one down. We'll take the other one down as well. This one go. So I will just do this crown music here. It's not a video, but I like it. So let me just play and we'll leave for the day. All right. Madam Philomena Glenn, thanks for joining us.
Mammy, I guess I when I go. You be wo, Jayek, you be. Come on, dialogue, get Brody. Monday, go with this, you. Monday, say you will honest your way. See, I get Brody. John Dolu. I didn't know that you know what to do. Oh, yeah, jump on the yeah, so you're not mama. Where's I? What about I? General. Said you go up there, yes, see how they are got one. You be what? Didn't know. You be what? Mamma, where you now? I won't be right there. You will be down what you play. I'm all for my get body. South the way. There's a go for I won't hear the power. Didn't know, Louis, yeah, Louis, that's why I say, yeah,
all right, guys, we are out. We'll see you next Monday, 11 a.m.